So I haven't been able to come up with alibi theories because other YouTube channels have so many. It's hard to come up with my own theories, which is why today I'm not coming up with a theory. I'm making a breakdown of the greatest reveal of all time. I have 3 new videos coming soon: an Owl House one, a Steven Universe one, and a Ben 10 one. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Spoiler warning for those who haven't seen yet what I'm going to be talking about. Let's start at the beginning of it all, episode 5 convention. You know her, you probably hate her, Lilith. When Ida walks up to Lilith, we can already see how much of a snooty know-it-all she is, immediately giving insults towards Ida. Ida responds by telling the kids that Lilith has been talking to that when Lilith was little, she was so excited to see the Emperor's coven that she peed a little, which shows how devoted Lilith was to joining it, setting up for what I'm going to talk about later. Luce and Amity planned a witches' duel. They agree that the loser has to stop learning magic. Amity is Lilith's protege. Lilith wanted to beat Ida so bad that in turn cheated in the witches' duel by using a power glyph from the construction coven. I also think because Amity's parents are probably super rich, they pay Lilith a lot of money, so she didn't want to lose all that green. Or should I say goo? Get it, snails? Goo? Whatever. Lilith then has the audacity to say she did it because she knew Ida was going to cheat. She is unwilling to admit she was wrong in cheating and shifts the blame towards Ida. Lilith is so upset that she blasts her sister, which starts an outstanding battle. The fight displays how powerful of witches they are, but also their different ways of fighting. Lilith is the one on the defense, blasting whenever given the chance, whereas Ida is just trying to contain her sister, summoning goodies. Lilith slams Ida into a wall. Like for real, look at that crack, that's huge. Do you know how hard she would have had to slam her into that wall for it to crack? Doesn't matter if you know how hard, just know that it had to be really hard. If this wasn't a cartoon made for kids, she would have died right there. The worst part about this is that Lilith was going to finish her off with another blast. Luckily, Ida comes up with a distraction by talking about her curse. She guilt trips Lilith. Lilith was about to reveal she was the one who cursed Ida, but was cut off due to the fact that it's the 5th episode. Ida, while walking with Luce, brings up the fact that she has parents. I bet that Lilith's parents were much like Amity's. That's probably the reason she so badly wanted to be in the Emperor's Coven, and why she, the head of the Emperor's Coven, now former because she decided not to put up with Emperor Belos' made Amity Blight her protege. Although we see Lilith in episode 8, I'm not going to mention it because it was brief. We don't see her again until episode 11, Sense and Insensitivity. Lilith gets a map to the Bloom of Eternal Youth from a con artist, so you already know how this ends. Anyways, one of the people accompanying her points out the fact that they should be looking for Ida. Lilith dismisses this, playing it off as Ida will be easy to catch because, of course, the curse will weigh her down. When in reality, she wanted Ida to join a coven on her own. Ida gets a map and starts searching for it. Eventually, she finds Lilith, and do you know what Lilith does? Calls Ida old, even though Lilith is the older sister. Also, Steve isn't seen with Lilith, so R.I.P. Steve. Later on, they find out the Bloom of Eternal Youth was fake, and they start making fun of the person who's threatening them, but for the first time in probably a long time, they get along. Of course, being the powerful witches they are, they beat that guy up. And Lilith acts nicer, saying that she doesn't consider Ida to be a terrible biddy. Lilith also said that she doesn't want to force Ida to join, but allow her to join on her own. She states that Belos could heal her curse. Ida rejects, of course, and they say goodbye in a sweet way. Instead of reviewing the following episodes, I'm going to point out the three obvious details that foreshadowed the reveal, starting with the detail number one. Lilith's glasses had lenses that were close to touching, and this was reflected on the shadow character. Two, the door had a diamond on it. Lilith's gem is shaped like a diamond. Three, also, Lilith's introduction came after episode 4, when we learn about Ida's curse. Well, that was short. Now comes me talking about Lilith's flashback and reasoning for cursing her caring, kind, and selfless sister, Ida. In the flashback, we learn that both Ida and Lilith were in the potions track. There was only one spot open in the Emperor's Coven. To decide who would get the position, they would duel. Lilith admits that Ida would have beaten her. Although Ida was younger, she worked twice as hard. They were equally matched. She went to the night market to buy a spell to temporarily take away Ida's powers. And if you look closely, you can see a shadow with an owl-like face in the distance, of which I believe is the spy. Of course, when the day came, Ida refused to fight her sister, in turn eliminating her chance in joining the Emperor's Coven. And just as she walks away, the curse activates and she turns into the Owl Beast. Yes, Lilith didn't read the fine print. Lilith tries to go after her sister, and behind her, we see a smiling Adalia Blunt. She was probably the one to instruct Lilith on how to find the curse. But hey, that's for another video coming soon. Anyways, she technically won and joined the Emperor's Coven. Confirmed in the Reddit AMA, she later dyed her hair blue to look more intimidating. And soon after, I think, she became the head of the Emperor's Coven. I mean, imagine if she didn't.